Hey guys, today we're gonna break down Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, which means we're gonna have a close look at those awesome guitar parts and the ideas and motives behind them. So let's get into it. Now the main idea of this song is pretty much this really simple chord progression which goes like this. Which is simply just E minor, then D major, B minor, and then C major. Now, what's really important to know is that this progression never changes throughout the whole song, which means it always stays the same, and they pretty much just change the way of playing it, right? So let's just have a close look at the riff. Now, when listening first to the riff, to this really awesome riff with this funky style and this really energetic power to it, you're not going to associate it with the chord progression that I just showed you before. But if you have a close look, you can actually see that he pretty much just plays this chord progression, but with a funky style. Now what he does is he focuses on the bass notes. In this case, it's the E. A bit too loud. Then goes down to the D, which would be here, but instead he just plays the open D. Then goes to the B, which he plays with the thumb. And then goes to the C. And on top of that, he just plays it with this funky kind of like rhythm style and adds those. Oops, just a lot of delay right there. Doesn't matter. And he just adds this D and this E right there, and he kind of like plays it with this funky, kind of like chicky sound. And this is the whole idea behind the riff. It's pretty much just played this chord progression with playing the bass notes only and adding those high notes, and this is all that's going on in the riff. And another thing that's going on throughout the verse is his really cool backing vocals, which are super high, and I'm not even gonna try to sing along with them. But I just want to keep I just wanted to keep them in mind. Like, listen to the song and kind of like have them in your head, because when it comes to the solo, we're gonna have a really close look at it and kind of like see the similarities within them. Now, when it comes to the chorus, as I said before, it's simply playing the chord progression out without the funky style, but just playing like. And that's pretty much it. Now what he does in the bridge is he simply takes the chord progression and plays it with a rather reggae style, kind of like offbeat thing going on. It's gonna sound something like this. And as you can tell, it's still the same progression, just played with another flavor. So in the chorus we have kind of like this strumming thing, this chilled strumming thing going on. Then in the riff we have this really funky chicky style going on. And in the bridge we kind of like have this reggae thing, offbeat thing going on. Which is really cool, and it shows you that you could take a simple chord progression, play it in different styles, and you can get total different feelings about it and actually create a real cool song with one simple idea. Alright, now let's have a close look at the solo. As I told you before, the backing vocals that go on throughout the verse are really important when it comes to the solo, because what he simply does is playing those backing vocals on the guitar. And if you have a close look, you can actually see that he simply just plays along with this chord progression and just changes one note, right? So once the chord progression is on the E minor, he plays this high E right there. Once it goes down to the D, he goes down to the D. Then it goes to the B minor. He goes to the B. And now comes a change where he plays, or the chord progression plays a C major, and he plays a G. Alright, now how does this G fit into the C major? Well, it's pretty simple. If you just play the C major, you're gonna see that the perfect fifth is a G, right there, on the 5th fret of the D string. So it just fits perfectly to the C. You could have well just played just along with the chord progression, but instead he just landed on this G, which just fits perfectly to this C major. This was my breakdown of Can't Stop. I hope you guys liked it, and if you have any other suggestions or ideas, just let me know. And see you next time. Holy shit.